William Holden was a charming American actor who captured the hearts of many during the 1950s. He quickly became one of the biggest box office draws of his time, receiving 3 nominations for the Best Actor Academy Award and winning once in 1954 for his performance as the cynical sergeant in Stalag 17. Holden's acting career began at the young age of 21 when he landed his first major film role in the 1939 boxing drama Golden Boy. It was during this time that he gained the nickname Golden Boy, a name that stuck with him throughout his career. At the start of his career, Holden was known for playing charming, romantic leading men and daring heroes in often formulaic adventure films. However, after years of being typecast in lightweight movies, he broke into more serious dramatic work with his role in Billy Wilder's Sunset Boulevard in 1950. From there, he went on to play a variety of colorful character roles. Holden's exceptional good looks and captivating screen presence made him a natural star. He was witty and charismatic, and audiences couldn't get enough of him. His popularity was further cemented when he was named number 25 on the AFI's list of greatest screen legends. William Holden was born William Franklin Beadle Jr. on April 17, 1918, in O'Fallon, Illinois. He was the eldest of 3 sons in a wealthy family. When he was 3 years old, his father bought a fertilizer business in South Pasadena, California, where the young Holden thrived in the sunny weather, which perfectly suited his love of sports and the outdoors. Holden excelled in academics, and after finishing high school, he pursued research chemistry at Pasadena Junior College to join the family business. However, fate had other plans for him. Holden's love for acting began to take shape when he became involved in local radio plays. He honed his craft by appearing at the Pasadena Playbox Theater, where he caught the eye of a Paramount talent scout. The scout was impressed with Holden's talent and signed him up for a 7-year contract. In 1938, William Holden made his first movie appearance, albeit uncredited, in Prison Farm. However, it was the following year that he became a star, thanks to his role in 1939's Golden Boy. In the film, Holden plays a musical prodigy who also happens to be a boxer, requiring a rare combination of sensitivity and masculinity. Holden's co-star in Golden Boy, Barbara Stanwyck, recognized his potential and spent extra time rehearsing with him for the difficult part. The result was a triumphant starring debut that would launch his career as a leading man. In 1940, Holden displayed his sensitive side in the critically acclaimed performance of the classic Our Town alongside Martha Scott. However, his fledgling career was interrupted by World War II. Holden served as a second lieutenant in the United States Army Air Corps, where he took part in training films. William Holden returned to Hollywood after serving in World War II and started his career appearing in minor studio pictures for both Paramount and Columbia. However, in 1950, he experienced a career resurgence after earning his first Best Actor Oscar nomination for his role as Joe Gillis, a screenwriter who falls for a faded silent screen star played by Gloria Swanson in the stylish film Sunset Boulevard. That same year, Holden had another success playing a crusading newspaper columnist in Born Yesterday, opposite Judy Holliday, who won the Oscar for Best Actress. 3 years later, Holden won the Best Actor Academy Award for his portrayal of a cynical sergeant in the prisoner of war film Stalag 17. William Holden was a popular actor throughout the 1950s, starring in a variety of genres. He appeared in dramas such as Executive Suite in 1954, alongside Frederick March and Barbara Stanwyck. He also starred in romantic comedies like Sabrina in the same year and westerns like John Ford's The Horse Soldiers in 1959, co-starring with John Wayne. Holden's popularity was reflected in the Quigley list of the top 10 box office stars, where he appeared for 5 consecutive years and topped it in 1956. Some of his movies from this era are still remembered today, such as Love is a Many Splendored Thing in 1955 and The Bridge on the River Kwai in 1957. However, many of his films have been largely forgotten over the years. For example, in 1954, Holden appeared in both The Country Girl and The Bridges at Tokori, both of which were well received at the time, but have been largely ignored since. In 1955, he starred in Picnic, which also received positive reviews, but has not remained in the public consciousness like some of his other films. Despite this, Holden remained a popular and respected actor throughout his career. William Holden's success during the 1950s allowed him to slow down in later years and be more selective about the roles he chose. He starred in several high-quality films during this time, including The Bridge on the River Kwai, for which he had profit participation. This success also provided Holden with the opportunity to indulge in his great passion off-screen, preservation in Africa. In 1959, he founded the Mount Kenya Safari Club Game Preserve. Although Holden made significantly fewer films after 1960, the quality of his work remained high. As he grew older, a darker side of the male psyche began to creep into his acting, which made his performances unforgettable. He played the world-weary gunslinger in Sam Peckinpah's western The Wild Bunch in 1969, and his western success continued with the cult classic Wild Rovers in 1971, co-starring with Ryan O'Neal. Holden won an Emmy for his memorable performance in the television movie The Blue Knight in 1974. Near the end of his career came one of his greatest triumphs, playing the defeated network news producer fighting the medium's commercialization in network in 1976, which earned him his third Academy Award nomination. His final role saw him in the cynical type of role that had originally made him a star, as the director in a film within a film, the Golden Globe-nominated S.O.B. in 1981. Despite his success and accolades, true admirers of the actor probably respond more profoundly to the deeper Holden of his later films. The sadness and insecurity that he brought to his performances added an emotional depth to his characters, making him one of the most beloved actors of his time. Looking back at Holden's career, the complexity and depth of his roles may have been influenced by his struggles. Holden was deeply affected by alcoholism and was rumored to have had numerous affairs with some of Hollywood's leading ladies, including Audrey Hepburn. His self-doubt regarding his abilities was also a contributing factor to his distress. In 1941, Holden married actress Ardis Ankerson, who went by the stage name Brenda Marshall. They remained married for 30 years, although they had many separations throughout their marriage. They had 2 sons together, and Holden also adopted Ankerson's daughter from her first marriage. The couple's final split occurred in 1966, 5 years before their divorce was finalized. This was due to a car accident in Italy, where Holden was involved in a drunk driving incident that resulted in the death of another driver. Holden received an 8-month suspended sentence for his role in the accident. William Holden, a successful Hollywood actor and good friend to Ronald Reagan, had the honor of being the best man at Reagan's wedding to Nancy Davis in 1952. Tragically, Holden passed away on November 12, 1981, after suffering head injuries from a fall caused by heavy drinking. The accident occurred when he slipped on a rug and hit his forehead on a bedside table, causing a severe laceration that ultimately led to his death. Holden had expressed his wishes to not have a funeral or memorial service, and therefore none was held in his honor. Goodbye and rest in peace, legend. Thank you so much for watching.